Welcome to Angie Chess and Tarot. We're talking to Aries today. Welcome in, Aries. Let's get to your message. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Let's remember, not everything's going to resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. Have tarot help you to help yourself. Thanks for joining me today. Let's spin our dragonflies and get right into the message. Messages for Aries. Okay, we've got the King of Wands and we've got the Ten of Wands. Fiery out here. Fiery passion. King of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands. Burdens. Something about maybe being a little bit of a hothead right now. The burdens of that, or somebody is that way right now and they're proving to be a burden to you. Somebody's making you upset. Those are the burdens. You're upset with the burdens. Let's get a little further. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is the Justice card. Messages for Aries. Yeah, somebody's losing their cool and they're looking at all their burdens. And the more burdens that they look at, the more they're feeling like more are coming in, okay? So they're focusing on all these burdens and it just feels like they're being flooded by more burdens. The world. I think the quickest way to get out of that energy is to start listing in your mind or literally with a list what you're grateful for. You'll find that you get out of these energies of being mad or sad real quickly. Yeah, somebody's just focusing in on the burdens, like nothing's going my way, and you're really ticked off about something. But Spirit's saying, see what you have to be grateful for. What makes you happy? Even in these situations I'm hearing, look at the situations that are particularly bugging you, or making you, in some cases, furious, and start thinking about what has been brought to the table with this instance that has been helpful or is a positive. That's how you shut this down. I feel like you feel like it's a wave of kind of negativity hitting, but that's how you're going to shut it down, I'm hearing. Queen of Swords, being grateful, Knight of Wands. You're going to shut it down with being grateful. Think about what you're grateful for. And then shut down that energy altogether. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I feel like some of you are running on empty emotionally, and then it's affecting you health-wise. Yeah, this is the strategy. I'm hearing very clearly. List out what you're grateful for and focus in on that. Let that hit you. Let that wash over you. There's a lot to be grateful for. I think you're quick to change it up or to drop something and not stay with it and then be angry, or quick to anger and then say, I'm dropping this. But the energy I'm seeing is more of a go with the flow here and see that with negative, there's also positive. And you'll find that you have a lot more positive in these experiences than you think. Like one or two things doesn't go your way and you're quick to drop something. Okay, the Tower in the reverse. Yeah, you're perfectly capable, I'm hearing, of changing up, alchemizing this energy. And use your good instincts, your high priestess instincts here. You know this too. You're just kind of caught in an energy of being discouraged and being mad. Look at why you're mad. In some case, yeah, just go with the flow. And also look at, are you mad at some sort of behavior that you do to others? Because it's meant to be a lesson then. Because now you know how that feels to be treated that way. So look at it. Look at these instances very carefully. Don't just drop them out of anger. Page of Cups out here. Yeah. See what comes into your life that's just been a blessing. And be grateful for that. What's come into your life that you have been very pleased with, that you have admired, and just focus in on that. And even if it's not gone exactly to plan, still focus in on the miracle of it coming in or the opportunity of it coming in, how you feel about the situation, the person, something about admiring it anyway. 6 of Cups is out here. Past. It's a 6 of Cups here, Spirit. There's a gift in all of these experiences that you want to shut down and walk away from, that you're so angry with. But Spirit's saying there's a gift in all these situations. Sideways, we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Wands. We have the King of Cups, and we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, don't be so sure to close things down. There's a lot that's come out of this. There's been some nurturing where there's been pain. You've recognized that maybe you're really dependent on this more so than you want to be. Okay, so you adjust accordingly, set boundaries that make you feel more comfortable. It looks like you've had a lot of different things come at you at once. So yes, that's stressful, but just as an example, look at it as you have a very fruitful life. A lot is happening. And also you're learning how to plug in and handle different situations better with each exposure that you get. I feel like these burdens are kind of making you feel like, am I successful right now or not? 8 of Wands. Talk it through. Don't just leave in a huff. Talk it out. Take action. Say you're sorry if you need to say you're sorry. Take the high road. 7 of Swords and Death in the reverse. Because if you sit in energy where you're responsible for some of the negativity too, and look at it honestly, then you're just slowing up the energy altogether and you're bringing in more negativity, okay? Look at your part and your responsibility in some of these situations. And also it's an energy of don't think this is happening to you, it's happening for you. What are you supposed to learn here? What's the 9 of Pentacles here, Spirit, on the side? Eight of Cups. Yeah, walk away from this thought that you're not sure, am I successful now? You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly who you need to be. It's just a matter of now, get to a next level. Level up in a manner where, for some of you, you're used to being the leader, delegating, telling people, what's what. And did somebody say, yeah, I have a say in that too, or I have an opinion, and that's unusual for you? Are you used to people following you? Instead of saying, look, everybody follows me, get in line, look at it as, the energy I see is, look at it as an opportunity to say, hey, this is a different type of personality for me, to learn how to mesh with that type of personality. And maybe it's time for me to not always be the lead, or not always be the dictator, or not always be telling people how to be or what to expect, or what to take from me. But, maybe I meet them somewhere in the middle. Type of energy. 4 of Wands. This is where you're going to find a lot more happiness. It can't be a you against the world energy here. It doesn't work. And I think if you're honest with yourself and you're looking through your life, that hasn't worked for you before. The Chariot. Get the energy moving again. And I think you're the first person to say, yeah, I want to get the energy moving again. I don't want to be swirling in this negativity where everything comes at me that just doesn't seem to be working, or it's all kind of crumbling right now. You can avoid this with this good intuition, and also approaching similar situations with a different approach, being grateful. And also, like I said, looking at how people are, how they're interacting with you. If you're not comfortable with it, then look at why that is and try and meet them somewhere in the middle. Something about compromise and not just expecting people to take what you're used to handing out. Because something about that is kind of backfiring on you. Six of Swords is out here. Yeah, something about that is kind of backfiring on you. It's the way you've always done something. You're trying to do it now and it's not working. And you're trying to do it with a variety of circumstances and people, and it's not working. So Spirit's saying change up the routine here, to a level that you're comfortable, but it's now time to look at things different, respond to them differently, and be different, a more leveled up version. Seeking support, okay. Yeah, I do see this as a tough time for you, so maybe you are needing to seek support. Or in some cases, I feel like some of these circumstances and people were support for you. So remember that you sought them out and don't be so quick to cut them off. Massive breakthrough. This is a massive breakthrough for you. This is a different way of interacting with others. Overtaken with emotion. I feel like that's you now. Yeah. You're kind of like, I feel like the energy here is what the hell is going on? Okay, well. Going to get to it. Ask for help. Seek support, okay? Is something bigger going on? Have instances been a catalyst to help yourself on a larger scale? It's getting hot. Emotions run high. They're hot. Let's find out more about that. What's this getting hot? What's this getting hot? Spirit. Nope, not this deck. Hot as in angry. We started out with angry energy. What's the getting hot here, Spirit? Is this anger? Six of Pentacles on the side. That means what's getting hot is entirely up to you. You control the temperature here. You control how hot it gets. You control if it's not hot anymore, if you cool it off, Your emotions are entirely up to you. How you show up is entirely up to you. You have an opportunity to level up here and learn something and show up in a leveled up version. Or not. Of course, I feel like you will take the challenge on and do marvelously. Eight of Pentacles. Confirmation on that. Yeah. You're always up for a challenge, and you're always interested in leveling up. You just maybe haven't thought about this situation like this yet. You haven't thought, oh, is it on my end? Do I need to reevaluate? That's what the card energy is promoting here. Five of Wands sideways. Yeah, you're in charge of if this continues to be chaotic or a chaotic time for you. Eight of Swords. Walk away from it. You're in charge. The tried and true way isn't going to work anymore. I think as a whole in your life. Okay, excuse me. It's getting with the times. It's updating and leveling up in your life, okay? I think it's kind of an outdated style that you have in some ways here. So look at that so that you can get the energy going again. Yeah, and be very transparent with yourself, because that's what this is going to require to get that energy moving again. You're going to find it's very transformative, and you're going to find that people that you didn't think were going to be really solid, excellent companions, support, help, new friendships are going to be that for you. But you have to open up to this, and you have to show up in a more leveled up way. It's outdated thinking. The victory is in some sort of transparency with yourself and with others. What role did I play in this? What is my responsibility in this? And then coming at it in a way that is very new to you, but see how it works. Spirit is saying this will work. The tried and true, the way you've done things, the outdated thinking is what's exhausting you. It's what's bringing in more of the same, okay? A little bit hard to hear. I get that. A little bit tough love. I get that. But I think if you start to put this in practice, even in a little, little bits and pieces here and there, you'll find that you're not fighting both yourself, your situations, and your life. Life isn't so combative, okay? Try and ease in and go with the flow more. Let's grab an oracle. Remember to be grateful, and remember to look at that in a variety of different ways. What's come in that you're grateful for? How has that shown up that makes you feel grateful? Has it inspired you? Is it a new type of energy that allows you to be a new you? Just see the speed bumps for that. It's not catastrophic. It's just a learning lesson. Buy the book and milk and honey. Okay, I feel like this is the dichotomy that we're talking about. The buy the book, tried and true, hasn't been working for you. It's a style that you need to tweak a little bit. It's outdated thinking in order for you to get to this milk and honey. So a little bit of tweaking of self. Yeah. I see the message pretty clearly here in the cards. Let's grab a charm. Aries. We've got the spider web. Spiders are all about good fortune. They're also about money, luck. You may feel like you're caught in people's webs, but what I'm hearing is, again, look at the role you've played there, the part that you've played. Have you set the net and you've fallen into your own net? Leveling up again, remember, loyal. The people that you think you've fallen into a net, you're not taking responsibility for your part in this. These people I'm seeing are actually loyal. They're offering you support and help. Okay? And you're kind of pushing them away because it's a style you're not comfortable with. But I see that money or abundance happens, the leveling up, not necessarily literal money here, but your abundance is in the leveling up and changing how you show up and how you view certain situations. And it's not so much a dictatorship, or even if you don't think you do that, recognizing that maybe you do. Do you expect certain people to just take what you're offering? But then if you get that, you're not happy. So, just be real transparent here. And definitely it's a tweaking of old ways of thinking, showing up differently and being very grateful for even the situations you're not happy with right now, or even in some cases furious. See what you're getting out of them. See what positives are there, because that will help you literally to get out of that energy, to be grateful for the learning lessons there. That's your message, Aries. I hope you have found this helpful, healing in some way. If you have, please like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.